Alright, hello everyone, and welcome back. It has been so long since I've seen any of you. And by seeing you, I mean having you guys click on one of my videos, and if you're new, I guess I'll introduce myself anyway. I am 59 Tiger 95. Normally I just refer to myself as Tiger, which I'll probably explain during this video why I have that name. And I do strategy games, most of the time anyway. And we will be doing a playthrough of Hearts of Iron 4, and we are going to be playing as Sweden. Now, of all the countries you could pick in Waking the Tiger, that could be interesting, like Germany doing a oppose Hitler playthrough. Or, I don't know, playing as... No, I really don't need to be in the country screen when I do this. But yet, here I am, nonetheless. There we go. Alright. So I could be doing, as I said, something really interesting, like oppose Hitler. We can either revive the Kaiserreich or found the German Republic. Or we could play as Japan and do one of these alternate history paths, or go down purge the Kadoha path. Or you could play as China, or Communist China, or any of the other Chinese cliques. But no, I picked good old Sverige. I think that's what it is. Svenska? I think something like that. Anyway, I'm going to be playing as Sweden, as I said, and we're going to be playing as Communist Sweden. I've done playthroughs as Communist Yugoslavia, Fascist Yugoslavia, Fascist Turkey, and I think that's... Oh wait, no, I also did my American Union State playthrough in Kaiserreich. And we will be doing a playthrough of Communist Sweden. Now, there's going to be some reasons why we're playing as Communist Sweden. And before we start, I'm just going to start us building off some military factories here and get our research going. So the reason I'm going to be playing as Communist Sweden is that in the game files, actually, when you justify new annexed territory, the actual amount of world tension you raise is actually lower if you're a communist country than if you're a fascist one. So you're going to notice some other things is why I'm going down the mass assault path. And maybe thinking, Tiger, you are playing as Sweden. You don't really have manpower to spare. And you would be right. However, for that exact reason, that if we go down the mass assault path, we get a nice 5% recruitable population from Human Wave Offensive. I believe that is the only one that has any population. No, wait, no. One in Blitzkrieg does. Yeah, there we go. And it's only, well, I guess combined it's 5%. But most of our tactics are not going to... We're not going to really be able to get tanks. We're probably just not going to have the industry for it. Which actually, now that I think about it... Well, the thing is, if we go down this will really help out if we have mechanized infantry and such, and tanks. However, this will help out our infantry, which we're going to have a lot more of. And it's going to be the main backbone of our armed forces. So... Boats are stupid. We don't need any of those right now. So I've actually done a couple experimental games to try and figure out alright, what strategy should I use in doing this? And what I've kind of figured out is I can, depending on how things go, we can do the Civil War to take over Sweden as the communists pretty easily, and then we can invade Denmark and then Norway. Now back to the other reason why I'm doing Sweden in Waking the Tiger. I do have enough. There we go. Is the reason I'm doing Sweden is really any of the Nordic countries I could have done. Well, specifically Scandinavian countries, I should say, because Finland's a bit different. Is if I go over here to my decisions, Waking the Tiger added formable countries. And when you form them, you actually get cores on, I believe for all of them, the states that you take. And for some, if you form the Ottoman Empire, you only need, this land here. But you get, cores in Egypt and North Africa. So it makes it very... So we can gain some more steam if we can, take Denmark and Norway. And we can actually form a Nordic Union if we take Finland. And we do have to own Iceland and Greenland to form it. But since we're going to be invading, Denmark and Norway beforehand... I don't know why my nose just got instantly clogged. Since we're invading them beforehand, we should have those already to start with. Actually, does it say control or own? Oh yeah, it's control. Because believe it or not, you can actually form them while you're at war with them still, as long as you just own the states. So let's go. So we're getting political effort first, just so we can get that political power, because we want to get our communist revolutionary advisor, so we can start going down the path to become communist. But you know what? Let's take a look at what everyone's doing. Rhineland, that's not surprising. Support the Kadoha faction. This is good. This is actually very, very good for us. The reason this is going to be good is that... Alright, cat. Is that my cats are chasing each other and running upstairs. If they went down to purge the Kadoha faction, eventually they would declare war on China. They're not going to do that now, which means that world tension is going to stay lower much longer. Yeah, my cat's looking a bit confused because I shut the door. Actually, in one of my test games, Japan actually went down the unthinkable option path. I've never once seen the AI go down the strengthened civilian path. Never once. I've only seen them do the unthinkable option twice. Alright, so we're waiting for all that to come in. There's not much we can really do until that's done. Oh yeah, so I'll talk about why I am named 59 Tiger 95. Which actually, for those of you who have watched my channel before, you notice I have a new channel banner. And honestly, that's just because I was like, the old one I put together was kind of dumb. So I decided, until I can get a better one, having just a simple plain one is going to look best. Can you guys, I don't know if you guys can actually hear them running across the floor, because I can hear their feet even with headphones on. There we go, political effort, rehabilitation of the Rhineland, don't need to worry about it. Communist revolutionary, and we need a little bit more political power, but we'll open up political discourse. Now, we cannot go down collectivist ethos. This would be a lot faster if we could go down it as a democratic nation, but we can't. So we're going to start going down industrial. But actually, if I was really smart, I'd be going down army effort and then go down the doctrines, but we're not going to have that big of a manpower problem for a while. Let's just look at what everyone else is doing. Preserve Greater Romania, pretty standard. I did turn off... Yeah, I did, because obviously then Japan would have gone down to support the Kadoha faction. Oh, so the reason why I am 59 Tiger 95. Many, many years ago, back in 2000... I probably had this name for about 10 years now, to be honest. Probably back in 2008 or 9? Nah, probably a little bit of that. 2010 maybe, or 11. I made a Club Penguin account. And, well, I needed a name. And I don't know what... Actually, I do know. So when we moved into my current house, which I'm home from college for the summer, to the house that my family lives in now. When we moved here, in the basement, on the wall, there's just this picture of a tiger. And I'm downstairs where our desktop was, an old Sony Vaio. And I'm there, and I'm just like, I need a name. Oh, this looks good. Why I picked 59, 95 is... Ah, no! Uh-oh. I forgot to disable this. That's fine. I don't make any money off of my videos anyway. Oh no. I'm probably just going to cut out the game audio at that part, just because I want to make sure. There we go. So we should be good now. But I just don't want to risk any, horror story of, later down the line, for some reason, enough people watch my videos to where this becomes something that I can possibly make any money off of. Never as a job, just because I'm becoming a teacher. A history teacher, to be more specific. And I just don't want any, oh, you have a copyright strike. Normally, as long as you don't try and monetize the video, then you're perfectly fine. And a lot of times, they won't just immediately give you the strike. You can just, they'll either say, it's alright, you just can't make money off the video, or they'll just say, you have to take this down. I feel like getting a copyright strike is probably a lot harder. We're going to discredit government. Actually, which one do we want to do first? We're going to do prepare for civil war. It doesn't matter. We're going to do both of them. I probably should have done this one first, actually. Actually, no, because I want to get expand civil support. So yeah, we'll do that. This will start dropping our stability. We'll start increasing the rate that the Swedish Communist Party gains popularity. Now we have time to burn. And because the stuff in Japan's never going to happen, we have plenty of time. Unless, of course, the Chinese decide to start it on their own. I've never seen communist China go down the social democracy path. Yeah, so Japan's not going to do much. So my goal is to have 2 videos every day, at least. Right now, it's going to be Communist Sweden and Hearts of Iron 4. And I also want it to be Norska from Total War Warhammer. I don't know how far I'm going to go in that. From Total War Warhammer 2 to be specifically. I don't know how far I'm going to go in that. But we're going to find out. Find out together. Which one do I want to do? I do want to start getting that done. Because even if we don't have like over 50% of the communist support, if we can get enough assistance from the military, that'll be fine. Oh, what? They never did this once. Never once. Alright, we have to. Yeah, I don't want to be declared war on by Great Britain. That would be a really bad way to end the series. Oh, sorry guys. First episode, series is over. Every single one of my test games, they never even bothered me with that. And by every single one, I mean all 2 of my test games. So something else you guys might find interesting is that I believe I have in the past said, if you guys remember from watching my videos, that I was one of the top developers for the Fuhrreich mod back in, I guess, December and November. I had a bit of a falling out with them for reasons that I'm not really going to talk about on this channel. I think it was a good reason for me to leave, and many other people have left after me, but I'm not really going to talk about it much outside of that. I'm not going to play Fuhrreich in the channel just because I don't want to. Just because of the events that have happened. If you guys want to, go ahead. Obviously, I'm not going to tell you what to do. And I have actually begun working on production of my own Total Alt History mod. It's called Ukrania. Technically, this will be the first public announcement of it right here. In the coming weeks, there's going to be on the Hearts of Iron 4, yes. And this event is also why I'm able to get it to go a lot faster because of that. We're going to go expand military support. Actually, we're going to do this first. So, yeah, Ukraine is going to be... So this is going to sound dumb. But we're trying to find, like, key... How do I say it? Like, things... Specific events that could have gone one way or another. Like, now we're not doing something like, oh, like, what if Germany won World War I? No. We're not doing that. Basically, what I'm trying to do is find kind of events like, we're trying to change, what I want to change as few events before 1918 as possible. At least anything that had to do with World War I. Like, the only current change I think we have that occurs before World War I ends is that in 1916, Francisco Franco was actually shot in the abdomen with a machine gun during the Rift War, like in real life. And it was basically a miracle that he survived. And basically with this is we're saying, well, what if he doesn't? And basically we're just having him die. So when this actually finishes, I'm going to stop going on my national focuses because I want to get more political power to do all this Civil War stuff. And the reason I don't want to... The thing is, if I keep doing the discredit civil support, you don't get it back when you win. Like, the stability. So my nation's just going to be really unstable. So I really don't want to do it anymore. So we're going to do expand civil support one more time. And then we're probably going to ignite the Civil War. You notice I haven't really built any more infantry units. That's planned just because there's not much point in doing it yet. We are going to get our fleet ready. France pursues nuclear technology. Fantastic. Because for our war with Denmark, we are going to have to naval invade. And I've almost messed this up a couple times. There's a port here that we need to take. And it's very important that I take it. So we're going to land there and here probably. Because I need to get all this done very quickly. Oh, I actually do need less than that amount of stability. My apologies. Well, then I can probably just discredit government too. Actually, I'll just be able to do the referendum, actually, I think. If I get 50... Yeah, there we go. Now I just need the 100 political power. Alright, well that actually makes it a lot easier. Maybe I'm just dumb. Honestly, wouldn't be surprised if that was the case. So I did change them all to my better template. Actually, I should probably have quite a few of them on this naval invasion. Actually... Well, we didn't have to invade anyone. Well, go into a civil war. And you are the one that's going to sit right here. How many divisions? I don't want just 3. Actually, there is the choke there. Hopefully this isn't going to end bad. Oh, and for those of you who are new, I do try and do my videos in 20-minute blocks, generally 20 to 25. Yeah, I wish I didn't do that now. Yeah, so now we're just saving up. Yes, I am wasting some of my focus times, but we need to be quicker with this. Especially once the Anschluss and stuff gets going, we're going to be running out of time. Develop the high-end arsenal, infiltration. Oh, are they going to go for China first? Yep, focus on China. That doesn't actually mean they're going to do anything. And yes, I know they're saying they're preparing for war with the Soviet Union, but yeah, there's plenty of time. So we'll get to that plus 5% in no time. So even afterwards, I'm going to let it run a little bit longer because I want to get enough political power to justify on Denmark. You know what? Just so I feel better, we're going to build something there. Whole national referendum. Hooray! Well, 245 days. Yeah, the Spanish Civil War, whatever. All pretty standard. We need 45 political power to do it, and we'll get there soon enough. Oh! There you go, remove neutral policy. Is anything actually interesting going on? Strengthen fascists. I like it when they recognize the Soviet Union. It makes it interesting. And because Republican Spain always seems to win now, they'll probably win yet again. Just build up more military industry. Yes, so we generally do not have enough manpower. I can go to limited conscription. Right. Oops. Almost forgot. However, I'm debating. Yeah. So I'll let this run a little bit longer. Then I'll start going down the communist side of the focus tree. Yeah, and the bourgeoisie dictatorship. Actually, no, because I actually want to start justifying on Norway, like almost immediately after the fact. The reason is because I want to make these wars kind of in quick succession, and I don't want to risk not having, well, there being too much. Wasn't that just at 21? What smokes? One of my cats is just tearing up the carpet right now. He's running so fast. The little dude is like freaking out. Alright. So luckily, as Sweden, we actually have, for being a minor country, we have a fairly decent navy that's actually much bigger than the rest of our neighbors. Like, if we look at Denmark's navy, 9. Norway does have 15 to 16, but we don't need to worry about that. Because actually, as long as we own this, they can't get into this part of the Baltic Sea. Now, my plan is to join the Comintern. I don't know if we'll actually be able to get Finland by the time we that we're able to invade them. And honestly, I just want to make sure I get Scandinavia. Because if I like start justifying them and then something else bumps it over 25, I don't want to risk not being able to become Scandinavia. Because it is a major hindrance if I can't. And Denmark shouldn't be too hard to fight. Here, just exercise out just exercise your divisions, just so they're at least not green or recruit, whatever it calls them. Yeah, green. And we will move our planes down south. Actually, you are a naval bomber. Now, sadly, we do not get very good naval range, well, air range here. Yeah, we don't have the range on a lot on these guys. It's still going to be better than not having any air force at all. And honestly, the Northwest, yeah, Denmark's probably not going to have a problem with the range on it. We'll go internationalism. So what day is it going to finish? 12th of December. So we still have plenty of time. I'll go on the 20. So actually, you know what? Nah, we'll end it right here. So guys, I hope you enjoyed the episode. And I'm sorry for being away for so long. And I'm happy to be back. And I hope you guys are happy that I'm back too. So guys, I'll see you all next time. Peace!